Hey guys, MIGMATIS Golf with a tips and tricks video. I just got home late last night, couldn't get some sleep, was up for a long time watching YouTube videos, but it's a beautiful morning here in Northern California, and as I was watching those videos, a couple of them gave me the idea for this one. As you can see, I dressed up for the occasion, still wearing pajama bottoms, but who cares? So anyway, let's get on with it. As you can see, I'm holding one of those heavy medicine balls, you know, the kind you throw against walls in gyms. This one's only 4 pounds. It's not much. It doesn't really matter what you use. If you go something really heavy, over 10 pounds, you might struggle to do this drill. But anyway, that's what I'm using. These are great for golf. Get yourself one of these. So, amateurs. One of the biggest things they struggle with is the first move from the top of the backswing down. Okay, most amateurs don't sequence that part properly, and a lot of it's to do with their concept of what they're trying to achieve. Now, most amateurs see ball on the ground, this little evil thing here. They see that on the ground. They take the club up to the top, and that becomes their target. The ball is their target. Therefore, this hand, the right hand for a right-handed golfer, wants to get to the ball ASAP. Terrible for golf, that. Nothing good can happen from that. So forget about a golf club for a minute. Let's take this heavy medicine ball, and I'll show you the difference between what bad players and good players do with this medicine ball. A bad player would be supporting the weight of this medicine ball at the top of his backswing, and what he'd want to do is he would kind of want to throw that medicine ball down at that ball. A bit like he was starting a dribble in basketball, turning the ball over to face the ground and generating force with the right side of his body, the shoulder, the arm, down towards the ball on the ground. A good player doesn't do any of that. A good player supports the ball up here over his right shoulder, and what he wants to do is he wants to throw the ball out to the target. He knows that if he moves this shoulder and this hand towards the ground at all, this ball is going to fall out. Gravity is going to help this ball to fall out down towards the ground. So what does he do? He moves his lower body so that he can drop this ball with the palm of his right hand facing skywards. That's what he does, so that he can let this ball fall, gain momentum in an arc, and throw it out to the target. If you can master that concept, and just imagine that you're doing that with the grip end of the club, you are going to improve really quickly. Be less ball focused, more target focused. And once you've got the weight of the club, the weight of the ball at the top of your backswing here, think about this move. Think about what your hand and shoulder would need to do to throw this ball out in front of you, as opposed to down at that ball. Two very, very different moves. If we look at it face on, there's my petite balle, la petite salope, and here we are. I've made a nice backswing, I'm loaded. If I was going to have the ball as my target, I would immediately engage the right side of my body, face my palm of my right hand towards the ground, and throw all that energy at the ball. That's not what I want. what I want to do is I want to let this ball drop to gain momentum here. See this arc here? It's gaining momentum. So I move my hips out of the way, make room for this palm of my right hand to face towards the sky, still supporting this ball, and then I could slingshot this ball out towards the target with a lot of power. Try and think of it that way. As you know, MIGMATIS Golf, the channel, we're all about coming up with like just new little ideas to help you. You know, not everybody learns the same. Most of the teaching pros you go to generally have one or two concepts that have been passed down for eons, but they don't always work with everybody, okay? So we have to keep coming up with new ideas or things that might click just for you. And I think this is one of them. This is, you know, I was messing around with that medicine ball, and I think this is one that might help just a few people out there. So if you like the idea, comment on it, and please subscribe to the channel, and tell your buddies, you know, give us some thumbs up, give us some love, and I'll see you again soon with another MIGMATIS Golf tips and tricks video. See you, folks.